to the cloud. Let me get the presentation up. Okay. Excellent. Okay, good evening, everyone. This is Celine, Selena Kigwe, and you are here at the right time for the instant payment system presentation. Now, you must excuse me, I'm feeling a bit poorly today. Got this this cold bug that's going around, very horrible. So I may need to stop for some tea. Okay. Right, good evening. Now, we're here because of the Bitcoin. Bitcoin is dominating the financial news. It's crashed in all sense of the purpose of the word, and that's the bubble burst now. Now positive sentiment is returning, and we have lots of institutional investors going in on Bitcoin right now. They're buying Bitcoin. One institutional investor, Grayscale, they own 1% of all Bitcoin. So that's quite a lot of Bitcoin, you know. So that's not a speculation. That is a firm investment, you know. So 2019 is going to prove to be very interesting. Now, blockchain technology is what drives Bitcoin. Bitcoin is on the right hand, blockchain is on the left hand, driving the Bitcoin. You know, this is a technology that goes hand in hand with Bitcoin and is changing the world. We have seen major industries adopt blockchain technology, and they are all incorporating blockchain technology into their business. So this is why we're here. It's the MLS Bitcoin Club. It's an instant payment system, and we are now going to see what it's about. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with the term crowdfunding, you have someone that has a project or an idea, and they go online to an online platform and find people to donate to their cause. Now, this platform is similar to crowdfunding, except that it has a leverage system built into it. So this is the founder and visionary, Darry Perkinson. He's a master trader, and he was ex-military for 20, he served the military for 20 years, and he's a computer engineer. So he's a talented man, and he created this system for everyone to help us accumulate Bitcoin for free. I'm going to show you how that can be achieved. And you also unlock free financial education that will help you and your family elevate yourselves to a better lifestyle. Why are we here? We want to be financially free. The road to financial freedom is icy and lonely, and we'll slip and fall along the way. But we have to achieve it, because job security is an illusion. And once you do achieve it, you're no longer trapped in the rat race, and you're in a better position to help other people. Okay, and what's the best thing about it is that you can structure your lifestyle and your work to suit your program. Now, MLS Bitcoin Club has 10 Bitcoin centers. Here they are. Most people start on starter level and level 1. That's the fast track. You know, everyone starts on starter level, and you can also include level 1 to increase the amount, the pace at which you can upgrade to the next level. There are 10 Bitcoin levels, and each level operates in the same way. The white number is the amount of Bitcoin you need to pay in to enter into that level. So when you get started, for starter level, it's 0.0167. For level 1, it's 0.0407. Now, the black numbers on top of the blue column, they represent the amount that you receive in your Bitcoin wallet when you've built up your crowd, because this is a crowdfunding platform. So you receive 0.0501 Bitcoin, at starter level, and level 1 you get 0.1221 Bitcoin. Now, basically, you always get 3 times, and depending on how well you do, it can even add up to more than 3 times the amount you put in. When you start to elevate to Ruby and Emerald level, then you're going to start seeing a lot of Bitcoin hitting your e-wallet on a regular basis. Now, excuse me, this is a basic diagram on how it looks. Now, this is you at the top. This is the fast track example. We always recommend you get started on fast track so that you can upgrade to level 2 quicker, you get your money back quicker, and you start making Bitcoin for free quicker. So that means you're doing starter level and level 1 at the same time. Now, the idea is to build up your crowd, and you'll notice there's 6 boxes underneath you. So these 6 boxes need to be filled up with people. So you introduce your first person. You immediately receive 50% of the amount they receive. Now, the key is that it's a system of duplication. You want everyone that you introduce to duplicate what you're doing. So you want them to do fast track as well. It's okay if they do start a level, it's fine, but we recommend the fast track because you get your money back quicker and you make the Bitcoin for free quicker. Now, remember I mentioned it's a system of duplication. So the first person you introduce, as soon as they introduce their first person, you get another payment of 50% straight to your e-wallet. Now, I'll explain the 100% in a moment. The point to note here is that even though you haven't got your second person, your 2 people, you will still receive payment on your first person, and if they get their first person, you get another 50%. Now, if you have already, let me just clear. Now, if you have already got your person here, and no one's received, no, they're not duplicating you. You know, they're slowing you down, they're not duplicating you. Okay, the next person you introduce will go into this box here, and you will receive 100% of the amount that they pay. So if they are doing fast track, which is what we want, they will pay 0.0167 and 0.0462. So you will end up with 100% of that person. If you get your 4th person now, and this person is still sleeping, you get another 100%. Because the way this system works, it's designed to keep you paid. It's and anyone that doesn't, you know, duplicate you, they're not going to be able to slow or stop your progress. Okay. Same instance here. If you get this person here, then you receive 100%. If it's this person that brings in this person, you get 50%. Now, the final box is always used to recycle you to on the same level. Every level operates the same way. So you start this sequence over again automatically. Okay, so the final box is always used to recycle you on the same level for every level. And that's where the magic comes in, because that's when you will now magically reappear on your sponsor's community. Okay, now this is more of a diagram to help you understand how it works. This is you in the middle. A1 and A2 are your first 2 people. Just say they bring in their 2 people. As soon as you get your first person, you get 50%. Your second person, you get 50%. You get 50% each time they bring in somebody, depending on where they are on your community. And it goes straight into your e-wallet. It's a 2x2 cycler, the last position, B6, or the last box to be completed is always used to recycle you over on the same level. It's an instant Bitcoin club and it's member to member. So you get the Bitcoin straight to your e-wallet. There's no middleman. The company does not hold onto the Bitcoin and then pay you. You get that money instantly. As soon as people start joining your community, that's when you start getting paid. And it's member to member. So every money that you, every Bitcoin that you send is going straight to another member. Okay. Now in pounds, it's £2,895 for one Bitcoin. It started off at less than $1. Now, Basic Strategy pays out £146 worth of Bitcoin. And this is why we recommend the fast track, because when you complete your 6 boxes, which is one cycle, you get to keep approximately £12 of that Bitcoin, worth of that Bitcoin, because you're going to use most of that to upgrade to level 1, which pays out more Bitcoin. Now, the second time you cycle over, you complete 6 boxes on basic level, on starter level, you keep all of that Bitcoin. Now, remember, Bitcoin is low right now, but it's down, but it's not out. It's about to start getting really interesting because institutional investors are there buying Bitcoin. So the price will start to go up and you will always receive the same amount of Bitcoin. So the value will continue to increase. Now, this is why we recommend advanced strategy. You get paid for starter level and level 1, and it pays out just under £500 worth of Bitcoin. The first time you complete your cycle, you get to keep £189 worth of that Bitcoin. So it refunds you the amount that you used to get started. But the second time you complete starter level and level 1, you get to keep all of that Bitcoin, 0.1722 Bitcoin. That's a lot of Bitcoin to get started with, you know. And so the rest of that money you're going to use to upgrade to level 2. Now, level 2 pays out 0.3021 Bitcoin, which is worth £875. Now, the first time you complete a cycle, you get to keep £275 worth of that Bitcoin. The second time, you keep it all, because remember, you only have to upgrade once. You don't have to keep upgrading every time you complete a cycle. Every level is still active, including starter level and level 1, excuse me. So, level 3 pays out 0.6021 Bitcoin. The first time you complete the cycle, again, you keep £275 worth of that Bitcoin, because you're going to use the rest of that to upgrade to level 4. Second time you cycle over on level 3, you keep it all, because level 4 pays 1.5 Bitcoin, which is £4,348 at the moment. When this was $20,000, $19,000, you know, these were going into 5-figure sums. So you can imagine what an opportunity this is. You're not going to see this kind of opportunity again. Now, it's the first time you cycle, you get to keep over £1,430. The second time you cycle, you keep it all, because the next level pays out, level 5 pays out over 3 Bitcoins. Excuse me. And level 6 pays out over 6 Bitcoins. So you can see how you can start to accumulate Bitcoin for free. The game is to elevate to the higher levels. You get to, they get to, you get paid, you upgrade. As soon as you have enough Bitcoin to upgrade to the next level, you upgrade to the next level. You encourage the people that you introduce to do the same thing, because they are going to get more money when they upgrade also, and they're meant to duplicate. If everyone duplicates each other and just gets 2 people, you will be able to complete all 10 levels in a short space of time. And then you have the Bitcoin sitting there in your e-wallet, and we train you as well how to store that safely. Now, members you introduce follow you over and over again. So when they complete a level, they follow you onto the next available box in your community, in your crowd of 6. Okay, so when they complete their crowd of 6 and cycle over, they reappear on the same level on your community. Okay, so that means you don't have to keep recruiting all the time, as long as the people you do recruit are duplicating you and getting paid and upgrading. Now, once you join a community, you never have to pay again forever. So that's why you get the free financial education, because that will teach you how to safely store your Bitcoin and manage your Bitcoin. Now, there is a registration fee of $49, and that's payable in Bitcoin. And then on your anniversary, you get to an annual membership fee of $99 applies. So that's all that the business takes. That's all that MLS takes. Everything else is member to member, straight to every member's e-wallet. Okay, now, all that remains is for you to choose your strategy. The strategy is for Fast Track now is just under £220. Look at that. I remember people were paying £750 for Fast Track, the starter and level 1. You know, right now it's £219. So that's really affordable for people to get on the Fast Track and start accumulating that Bitcoin for free. Slow Track basic strategy is £84. £84. Everyone could do it. Okay, and imagine if you have a group of people that are wanting to do something, raise money for some reason, they can get started for £219. Or if they can't do the Fast Track, they can do the basic strategy at £84. Okay, so it's really affordable. So all that remains is for you to get back to the person who introduced you. You can join for free. The person that introduced you will send you a link, and you should register and log in for more information. Log into the members menu, and you'll see there's under training, you've got a new members orientation and all sorts of videos that help you get started. So do join for free and log in using the link from the person that introduced you will send you. Now, what's next? We have these webinars every Wednesday at 9 o'clock on this channel, and every Sunday we have on this channel the training for to help members improve their recruitment rate for people that are looking to or struggling to recruit there too. There's a lot of information as well, help for people to get started. So do tune in to the MLS UK training every Sunday at 9 o'clock on this channel. And so all that remains is time for you to make that critical walk. This is it. Money doesn't fall on your lap. Money doesn't come to you while you sit down and wait for interest. You have to work for the money. Am I saying something obvious? I think not. You know, or it's quite simple. The more effort you put in, the more you get out. And this system has a leverage system that helps us to accumulate wealth effortlessly, as long as you're recruiting your crowd of people. It's a crowdfunding platform. So go and get your crowd, get them to follow you, get them to duplicate what you're doing, and you will start to accumulate wealth. So on that note, I thank you for your time. I think we've come to the end of the presentation. Get back to the person that introduced you. I'm going to stop the recording now. Thank you very much.